Bro, I just had like the most amazing session of church. Like I was chilling on the front bench and then I see like the most attractive girl, bro. She walks up to the stage and she gives like this really amazing speech, bro. It was about how anyone could be a missionary, bro. And like it really inspired some action in me and like it got me like really curious about this girl. And so after the class, after sacrament, I approached her and I was like, "Hey, it's Sister Stout, right?" And she was like, "Yeah, that's me." And I was like, "Wow, that's an awesome name, but it's quite it's quite a unique name, isn't it?" And she was like, "Yeah, I guess." And I was like, "Wow, I like the dress you got on. It looks like it got a story." And she was like, "Oh yeah, I got it with my mom. Like I was actually like just I was like just 13 years old when I got this dress at an antique store with my mom, and like it still fits me." And I was like, "Wow, I mean that is kind of crazy, but actually kind of believable because you're like this cute petite girl who is not growing crazy tall like some of these other girls." And she complimented my tie. She was like, "Wow, that's a really nice tie. Does it have a story?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, I got a story. Like, yeah, I got it on my 18th birthday. Like, my dad was like, 'All right, now that you're 18, I'm gonna give you my best tie, and you gotta promise to wear it every Sunday.'" And I was like, "Oh yeah, I promise." And so he gave me the tie, and I've worn it like every Sunday for like the last 8 years. Like it's crazy to me that's been that long. And she was like, "Wow, that is one crazy story. I didn't expect to hear that." And I was like, "So what's the craziest story that you have about your missionary work?" And she was talking about this one time when someone had a gun to her companion, and like she actually had to like dive at the person carrying the gun and like pin him to the ground. And he shot, but the shot missed, and she ended up saving her companion's life that day. And I was like, "Wow, you're cute and you're like really selfless, saving your companion's life. Wow." I find this really attractive in a girl. I feel like we could share stories over a coffee or a smoothie, and like, and she was like, "Yeah, for sure, this actually never happens. People think that because I'm on my mission, I don't like going on dates and stuff like that, but I'm actually open to it as long as we're focused on the Lord." And I was like, "Yeah, for sure, I could bring in some investigators and we could teach them together." And she's like, "Oh yeah, that sounds awesome." And so remember, y'all could be the best at picking up girls at church. And that's all I got for the video. Goodbye.